Hey everybody on YouTube. Right now I'm painting my lip a shiny black from some cheap paint can I bought off at Home Depot for $1 each. I mean, it's my front lip that goes on the bumper, but since I'm lowered, I don't want to paint it with too good of a paint because it's gonna probably get chipped with driving and everything. But I'm gonna be showing you how to paint. I don't know if you know how to spray paint, but the way I do it is I already started, but just shake the can about a minute or so, and then when you start laying down the paint, do a light coat at first. It's alright if you don't cover it completely. You do a light coat at first, and then let it sit for a little bit, for a few minutes, 5 minutes or so, and then do it all over again. And then right now I just applied the second coat to it, and it's starting to look good right now. But the third coat, I usually go with 3 coats. The third coat you have to do, you do it a wet. You do it, so it looks a little wet. So that way when it dries, it dries, gives you that shiny look at the end without the sort of like kind of little dual black paint. Yeah, but the way I do it is I do long strokes. I just do long strokes like this, and then get it all even, and then run it a couple more times, shaking the can every once in a while, and then just make sure it falls on there a little wet for the last coat, because you're just gonna let it dry and you're not gonna touch it up again. Because if you do touch-ups, then it's gonna look like you touched it up, basically. But yeah, try to do long strokes. Try to do long strokes like that. Work your way around. The lip is kind of long, so I'm making my way around. Applying it wet. That way, if you overlap, you can't tell too much that you overlapped because it'll be wet. But yeah, so after you do this, you go ahead and just let it sit, and then I'm gonna be showing you guys how to put it on your car, how to screw it on. I don't know, some of you guys might prefer to put 3M tape on it and then apply it on like that, but I already had it on my car with some screws on both ends, and then 2 screws, 1 on each side on the top side, and that held just perfectly on my car. But yeah, after it dries up, I'll show you guys how to mount it onto your bumper. Thank you. Alright, this is the next part. Putting it on the lip. I went ahead and painted it glossy black, and what you need is 2 screws for one side, 2 screws for the middle, and then there's 2 more screws that go on the other side, and a screwdriver. So just get that. And what you're gonna do is you basically lift up the lip, get a helping hand, and then you fit it underneath right there, and then just sit it on the middle portion right there, and then just wrap it around the edge on each of the sides like that. So it'll be like that. Mine was on the car beforehand, so mine already has the holes made, but there's gonna be 2 screws that go right here, 1 and 1, and on the other side it's the same thing. And for the screws that go in the middle, 1 goes here, and then I went ahead and put another one on the other end of it right there. And it's pretty simple. You just basically screw it on with the screwdriver, and then it'll hold itself in place and won't come off. So you tighten up all the screws with the screwdriver, just like that. And there you have it. The lip is all on the car now. It looks a whole lot better than it did before. It's not Plastidipped, so it's not that dual black anymore. And as you can see right there on the edge, you can see both of the screws right there. And then 3rd screw right here. And then has a 4th screw on the same end, but on this side. And then if you go around the lip, you have 2 more on this side. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Basically, it's a simple install. All you have to do is just make sure that the holes line up. Make holes on your bumper, on the sides and on the middle, and then it'll fit on just right. And just with those screws, it doesn't move very much, and it just has barely enough flexibility, so it won't rip or tear on you if your car's lowered and you hit those bumps or curves on the street when you're driving it. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Goodbye.